right. Thank you, Music Posse, for getting me started in today's live stream, our first live stream episode here in the new year 2026. For those of you who have shown up for this, either live or you've watched it as an on-demand recording, welcome back. We hope, my co-host Warren and we hope that you had a great holidays. I'll lean in a little bit and talk about how my holidays went. I had some curveballs, but that being said, all of this now sets the tone for what this year is going to look like for us and for you. So let me add Warren into today's conversation. Hey, Warren. How are you? I think you froze on me there. Can you hear me? Hello. Hello. Well, let me keep talking. And Warren, if you can, you might want to kind of reset your
stable internet,
your Wi-Fi or something. There you go. Hey.
Oh, here. Hi, Bill. Happy New Year's. Sorry about that.
Happy New Year back. You were Mr. Frozen there for a while, so I had to kind of ad lib. So hey, Happy New Year. Welcome to our first live stream of today's episode of Real Living in Bridgeport. How was your holiday?
Not so good.
Really? Same for me. That's my answer. Why was it not so good for you?
Both my kids were sick, vice versa.
You know what? It's so interesting. I didn't get a chance to message you or check in with you before today. I had the same problem. Guess what I caught, man? Guess what I caught? The day of Christmas, I got the flu.
Oh, wow.
I actually got it, I think, the weekend leading into the week of Christmas. And then, of course, it just hit me like, an 18-wheeler truck. The morning of Christmas, we had to basically cancel all of our plans with family Christmas Day. Otherwise, I would be getting other people sick. And you and I both know we don't want that.
Right. We have common sense.
We have common sense. So, oh no, I'm so sorry to hear your kids also probably got sick. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like one after another. They spread to each other and then they spread to us.
Yep. Hey, that's what happened to me. My wife caught the symptoms literally the next day, but she was able to quickly pop some pills, get medicated, so she didn't endure the full breadth of the flu that I probably did. So anyway, I'm back. I'm recovered. Still have a little bit of cough here and there, but I am at least close to back to normal. How's that?
Yeah.
All right, let's now talk about Warren. Let's talk about, since our last episode 4 weeks back, what's going on with the business of real estate, your business in the neighborhood of Bridgeport?
So business has been slow. Inventory has been slow because of the holiday season at the moment. So not much change from last month. People are just enjoying the holiday spirits with family, themselves, relaxing. So not a lot of increase in inventory. Probably like 1 or 2 houses come to on the market
that are new, right? Yeah, I hear you.
Are new for like the past 3 weeks.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, so it's really slow, but spring market is here, so things should be picking up.
Yeah, I hear you. And and you and I both know this, right? With our business, our business kind of picks up after, the regular football season kind of ends. We've rolled into the new year. And this year, what's different is, as of tomorrow, right? The Chicago Bears are finally in the game of playoffs. So that,
Right.
yeah, that's going to accelerate our business to start sooner than later.
Right. Especially when they're playing the Packers, a longtime rival.
Yeah, I hear you. So for all of you friends, social media connections who live in Bridgeport, South Loop, or somewhere in Chicago, Warren and I are with you. We're going to be locked and loaded onto the TV screen tomorrow night, yelling, screaming, bear down, etc., etc. So with that said, I want to now move the conversation to something I know you know a lot about, right? And that is for a lot of property owners in Chicago, and we're gonna zero into, of course, Bridgeport property owners, South Loop property owners. A lot of them benefit from, let's say, a few years ago, benefited from buying their property that they currently live in now, or they benefited from redoing their mortgage that they're living in now. But what could be happening is life events may be motivating them to look at their next chapter. And you and I both know whatever they did, let's say 4 or 5 years ago, they were able to lock in that crazy low rate of a mortgage. And as a result, guess what? They now have the golden handcuffs of a low rate mortgage, right?
Right.
So with all of that said, do you, Warren, do you run into clients who have, let's say, a lot of equity in their property, and they started conversations with you about, hey, I want to move to this next chapter. I want to look at buying another home, maybe downsizing. And my question to you, Warren, is when they have that chat with you, right? They usually probably want to ask you the question of, hey, Warren, how can I buy before I sell? That's a pretty common question, right?
Right.
Okay. So, audience members, today, because that's a common question that Warren gets, and so do I want to drop a little bit of news here, and that is you can absolutely do that, people. If you have equity in the property that you currently own and it's not working for you, how can you buy your next home before selling your current home with Warren's help? And what I'm about to tell you is we have a unique bridge financing solution to allow you to do just that. So Warren, as I'm talking to you, I have some clients who are selling their current large home. They have a lot of equity in it. And literally through this bridge financing solution, we allowed them to carve out just enough of their equity, turn it into cash dollars. Get that? Turn it into cash dollars so that they are literally buying their next home, smaller home, still here in the greater Chicago area, with an all cash purchase offer, no contingencies, certainly no appraisal contingency, no financing contingency,
Right.
albeit they did choose to do an inspection contingency, right? So
Right.
how impactful do you think that can be for a lot of the clients that will be calling you in this new calendar year of 2026?
I think it's a great impact because a lot of times people want to buy and sell, like literally they get their hands tied down.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Not to mention, you and I both know in our business of real estate, right? Moving is tough.
Yes.
It creates a lot of anxiety, right?
Right.
And so, audience members, this bridge financing solution, which allows you to buy before selling, allows you to be in full control of moving when you want to, moving the way that you want to. So as we talk about this and share this with you, do know it is a solution that you should absolutely ask about, inquire about, because it could be your way of having your cake and eating it too. So with all of that said, let me now move the conversation to our next topic. Our next topic is this, Warren. You and I also know that the housing stock in Bridgeport, 50% at least of the housing stock is existing homes. Some needs to be updated, right?
Yes.
Some needs to be modernized. And I go back to what I shared with you earlier, which is a lot of people may have currently a mortgage on their property that they own and live in with a super low rate, but they are now looking at, hey, how do I fund and finance some big improvements to my current home? Do you hear that a lot? Do you get that question a lot?
I hear that a lot because
Okay.
like if it was like for new buyers, they could still get the 203K loan,
True.
but with existing, like you're living there now and you want to update, that could be a problem unless you have the cash.
That's right, unless you have the cash. So, as part of wishing you, Warren, and our audience members a start of a great new year, here's what I'm about to drop. I now offer this unique solution. It is a line of credit for current property owners who may be handcuffed by that low rate mortgage. So they don't want to mess with it. They don't want to redo it. They don't want to refinance it. They just want to keep it in play.
Right.
I now offer a line of credit based on, listen in, based on after improved value.
Oh, wow.
So that is something I want to make sure that you know about today, Warren. I want to make sure that our audience members hear us kind of dropping this boom in today's live stream. Any questions that you have about this?
I have a question. So like comparing to this, what's the difference between this and HELOC, like the home equity
Yes.
line?
Great question. So a traditional HELOC, a traditional home equity line of credit, is based on your current value. Usually what you may have bought the property for recently, a few years back, or certainly current value as predicted, as confirmed by an appraisal, or sometimes like automated values or even BPOs, right?
Right.
Okay. That is a traditional home equity line of credit, traditional HELOC. This line of credit solution that I'm talking about, it is a HELOC, but the difference is it is based on after improved or repaired value. And how we go to determine what that value is going to be is we will be asking from these current property owners who want to benefit from the solution, what do they want to fund and finance as part of some major improvement projects? And then we will do an appraisal based on this after improved value. So that creates more of a cushion, more of a headroom so that they can carve out that equity.
I see.
Yeah. So,
which is great.
Audience, exactly. It's something I am so excited about. And so, as part of our live stream conversation today, I wanted to make sure that we talked about this, and at least you and I, we lean in to share this great news. So, audience members, as you've heard some great things already today in this episode of Real Living in Bridgeport, you may be thinking, hey, I'm thinking about selling my home. I want to get to my next chapter. How can you guys help me? Real simple. All you need to do is simply scan the QR codes that you see here for Warren and myself. We will gladly engage and start a conversation with you. So as I wrap up, let me ask my music posse to play us out. Music posse, let's kick off a great new 2026. Do your thing.